See, I was sleeping. And then I wake up in the morning. But before I wake up, I go into a meditative state. You know what I'm saying? I'll meditate. And also, most of the time, this is when I come out of body. You know what I'm saying? But things, you know, whatever you know, you let go of. And downgrades, or I mean upgrades and downloads start to come in. You know what I'm saying? And these are high frequencies, but you see how you have a dream, you forget your dreams. You know what I'm saying? The astral body, we have many bodies, but the astral body, okay, the astral body is a forget me body. And then you have the opposite of what you would call the opposite of your astral body. And that's the get me. Forget me body and that get me body. There's always going to be that mirror. Whatever you're using, there's always going to be a mirror to it. There's a reason for it. So whatever you learn here is meant to be learned, okay? But you got to let go of it. You see, the love frequency is about not attaching to what you know. That's how you still become one-dimensional. You let go. And if it's meant to be, it'll come back. But when I say meant to be, is your state of being. It's not meant to be like you leave it to something else. It's depending on you. It's on you. On your goofy ass. But a lot of people just, if it's meant to be, it'll come back. Let me just let it go. There are hierarchies. But your state of being determines how the shit works. If it's meant to be your state of being, it will come back. So I let go of what I know, or it was let go. However you want to put that. What I know was let go, and something else came back from a higher something else. It was just something else. And it comes in. But the moment I start putting thought into it, as I'm observing it, it stops. And what's crazy is that it happens to be where if you're daydreaming, and you'll know the difference between if you were thinking or daydreaming. Because the moment that you think about what you were daydreaming about, you don't remember it. You're like, well, what the fuck? I must have been just daydreaming because I don't remember what the fuck I was daydreaming about. But if I was thinking, I'll remember right away. See, if you have a dream, you have to write your dreams down. If not, they go right away, right? So you write your dreams down. If you wait too long, it'll just go away. You won't remember them. But if something happened to me a year ago, I can remember it. Why? See, it was it's the way time works. You know what I'm saying? So low vibration here, but that was a high vibrational experience. So I couldn't remember what the fuck was going on. So I have to write it down right away before I forget. See, a lot of people are too logic, too much thinking, too much thinking. Because let me tell you something. You know how I know? When I come out of body, the moment I start to think of my body, I come back into my body. See, I can't think. I have to just be. And you're meant to be a man or a woman here. But you're also meant to connect the everything that you are in the form that you're expressing it in, man or a woman, and connect with the metaphysical opposite of what you're expressing yourself here in the physical. So if you're a man, you connect with your feminine aspect. And if you're a woman, you connect with your masculine aspect. When you become complete, you will attract that other half that's metaphysically not expressed through you. You'll complete it physically by attracting a soulmate, a twin flame. You'll connect people to you, soul tribes, soul groups. You never heard of that? Now I've noticed this because, see, the more I attune myself to that, the more people of the same frequency I attract. You get what I'm saying? Now, through fear, you'll attract a virus. But that virus will kill you because you're programmed to believe how through movies or through the media or how physically viruses work. You can't see a motherfucking virus, man. You'll never even see your organs. Unless you die. You know what organs look like based on the dissection of another body. You only feel things. You hear, you feel pulsations, you feel things. But you'll never see it. But you believe it by what you've been told. Right? So that's how you met. If they open up, oh, that's what's inside of me. Right? Something ended on December 31st, 2019, as I've read. This is something new that's here. That's why they call it a novel coronavirus. Novel means new, or it could be in a story. But the coronavirus, we want to call it a crown. This is the, it's a fucking upgrade, man. Look, I talked about Ovid, the famous Roman poet. He was born on March 20th, 43 BC. March 20th, 43 BC. I told you I had a dream where I titled that video, "A Message for Me, from I to You." And the reason why is because it specified the date, the number 20 and the number 7. So go back and watch that video. And here's the funny part. If this Roman poet, Ovid, was born on March 20th, there's the 20, 43 BC, 4 and 3 makes 7. Hey, listen, I'm just talking. What I talk may be shit, all right? So take it for what it is. But now, this famous Roman poet, contemporary, he had Horace and he had Virgil. I'm not going to talk about these poets now because this will make the video too long. But you can look up the story of Ovid. He was known for the Metamorphoses, and he wrote the book Ars Amatoria. And Ars Amatoria is the art of love. All right? So that's significant here. So read up on the art of love. But Ars, okay? Now here's the funny part. Ovid, they say, but the coronavirus is COVID. But we're in the moon cycle, the crescent moon cycle right now. That's the C. Okay? And now the COVID outbreak supposedly was discovered in March of 2020. But the virus was discovered on December 31st, 2019, which it must go, this is why it's called COVID-19. But specifically a day before New Year's Eve, a day before New Year's, it was discovered on New Year's Eve. But what the funny thing is I don't know how it's possible that they were able to discover a virus on a specific day. That's doesn't make sense to me. But they don't even know when Ovid died. They said he died somewhere around 16 to 18 AD. That's what they said. So, those are things to look at. So, COVID had a lover named Corina. And if you see the organizations and groups he was a member of, the Centrumviral group or the Triumviral group, just read up on it. It's very interesting, man. Not saying that's what it is. Like I said, just take this. This is another story. You know what I'm saying? But everything's a ritual. You know what I'm saying? And your energy is very, very valuable, man. And there's a lot of information out there. And I would be smart about what I'm eating. If it's empowering to you, that's what I would eat. Honestly, that's what I would eat. That's what I would eat. Honestly, that's what I would eat. But how do you know that these viruses, Ars Amatoria, that's the SARS, severe acute respiratory syndrome. And then now you have COVID, which is Ovid, all right? And poetry. We do poetry. We make poetry. They're doing poetry right now. This is what we call rap music today. Rap music is, and played. Of course, we know music is manipulated with the frequency of 440 hertz because everything's a frequency manipulation, right? See, you are everything. You are all the frequencies, but all the frequencies that are natural, whether they're a lower or a higher frequency, these are frequencies that you are. Anything unnatural, of course. But here's the thing, though. The same way that you have bad bacteria and good bacteria in your stomach, there has to be bad bacteria in your stomach, but there has to be a ratio. There has to be a 20-80 balance about in your stomach between the gut yeast and good bacteria, which we call probiotic. All right. And outside of you, you have to have the bad bacteria. But if it's out of balance, then you better know that you have an imbalance within you. You know what I'm saying? And if you think that what you eat doesn't matter, come on, man. So then that means that what you listen to doesn't matter. What you listen, everything. Listen, the same way that you can get affected, because it's all basically through the senses, which is common sense, you know what I'm saying? But that's not too common nowadays because that's infiltrated. Your systems are hijacked. Okay? As I mentioned in my previous video. See, you can heal yourself with your... You have color therapy. You have aromatherapy. Sound therapy. Notice how they say that certain binaural beats can make you feel better. It puts you in a meditative state. It's easier to meditate. Or it could turn on your DNA. They say you can upgrade your DNA. You know what I'm saying? And then you have massage therapy, which deals with touch. I can talk to people and get an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll fucking put me onto something that'll light me up. It'll turn me on, but not turn me on lustfully. Literally turn me on. Turn me on. Turn this vessel on. You know what I'm saying? But you know what the funny thing is? There's a lot of people that look for certain things in people and call people an abomination. But that's not how it is, man. See, if you're internally in tune with the fact that you're in appreciation for all that is, man, you're going to get the jewels and gems of your life. And my battery's going to die. So I'm going to cut this video short. But take this information for what it is. Everything natural is supposed to... Notice how viruses have to run their course. If something's bacterial, they give you an antibiotic, right? When there's also natural antibiotics. See, here's the thing. There's such things that's bad for you, such as garlic, onions, and things like that. But those are the natural antibiotics. But instead, they're going to give you the pharmaceutical antibiotics. They'll give you the vaccines to put the artificial virus in you. When in actuality, you're supposed to get the natural virus so that you can... But if your body can process it, you'll get an upgrade from it. But you're supposed to meditate to get this upgrade. You can't just think that you're going to get sick and you're going to get an upgrade. But then again, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, which is why you build immunity and defenses to everything that you get. But if you weren't strong enough, then it will kill you. Because it says if what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But if you ain't strong enough, you will die.